Dearly beloved, it's time to get hitched. In today's quick clip, we're going to cover a really cool and convenient knot for tying into anchors. It's called the Clove hitch. Very simple. You take your rope, you make a loop, you make another loop. Looks like you have stacked loops. But you take that second loop and you slide it behind the first. And then you clip in through the hole with your beaner. And then you can clip into your anchor. And the beauty of this is you can adjust the length just by opening up this loop. And it allows your rope to pass through, and you can adjust to your desired length. And the two strands straddle the center circle. You can tie a clove hitch on the end of your rope. You can take the loose line and tie it to a tree as a form of anchoring, or you can use it to hitch your horse at the saloon. First, wrap the rope around the post or the tree, cross over the first wrap, then take the end and thread under the X that you just made. So my friend Galen, a rescue volunteer, actually uses this.
Well, the rescue use, the Clove hitch is one of those hitches that secures down and very secure, but it's readjustable. You can easily open it even when it's been loaded, readjust it so you can have the various lengths that you want, secure it back down again, and it becomes a very secure hitch.
And she's taught me one of the few practical uses for the end of rope clove hitch.
Okay.
So tell me, how do you use this in a normal situation?
Well, I'll show you, but first we have to go grab a kettlebell.
Where?
There's a workout area over here that has a variety of things that we can sample from.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Not a carabiner that can't be opened, it's a straight bar. You would tie your clove hitch by making your two loops until you get your X, bringing the free end up and under the X, and there you have a clove hitch. And there's a number of reasons why you might want to clove hitch something in this instance. If you're secured to it, it's part of an anchoring system and you're going back and forth. This again is a clove hitch where you can loosen it, cinch it back down, give yourself more cord, more reach if you want. Just for purposes here at the gym, I like to use a short bit of rope like a jump rope, and I tie a clove hitch that will give me a bite at the end. So instead of just one piece of rope, I'm actually using this is a jump rope, but I'm using it where I actually have it doubled so I can get a bite. And I'm tying it the same way where I make my X, my cross with my ropes, bring it through. And now this is my clove hitch on a bite. And the whole reason I do that is so that I can create a tie back for a top rope system. If I want to do a lead climb on something that has a top rope on it, and I want to get that top rope out of the way. The clove hitch on a bite. The next hitch we're going to cover is the Munter hitch. If you don't tie a clove hitch all the way, sometimes you might end up with a Munter hitch by accident. The Munter hitch is used for belaying. To tie the Munter hitch, you take your rope, you make a loop, bring the rope like so. It's almost a loop, but not quite. It's like a half a loop.
And then you clip these two with your carabiner. The Munter hitch uses a pear-shaped carabiner. The reason being, as you take in slack or pay out slack, the knot flips through the carabiner as you change direction. See, the knot flips through the carabiner. That is why we need a pear-shaped carabiner that's wide enough to accommodate that knot. To break with a Munter hitch, it's different from a traditional belay. A belay with a belay device, normally you bring the rope down opposite the direction of your climber's rope. In a Munter hitch, you bring it up, you lock it, bringing the rope in the same direction as your climber. This can be kind of awkward if you're locking your climber off. You're holding him or her up here versus down here. It's great on multi-pitch if you're belaying directly from an anchor, because now the strand and your break are both going in the same direction. So you can just pull down if you're belaying your climber up from below. Meditate on this and practice those hitches so you don't fall and get stitches.